Welcome, hello everyone there. Try that again. Welcome to the stream, guys. We are back to some Civ 7 today, playing as Himiko, picking up where we left off. I meant to be streaming a little bit earlier today, but you know, day doesn't always go as planned. But we're here now. We'll probably go for a couple hours. We won't be able to get through all of Himiko's, I don't think, his first era today, unfortunately, but we'll do what we can. It was having a lot of fun the other day. Just had to stop. Had a her dishwasher broke on us, and that's been fun dealing with. So I'll get her back to work though. So I just said that for my wife's. Just said that to get a laugh out of my wife who's in the kitchen. You got some water damage. Apparently it was leaking. So fun times. Fun times. And the rush of waves on the hull. I'm wondering if the camera is a little tilted, but it looks okay. All right, we'll have to pick up. We're playing a peaceful playthrough as Himiko here, and if I keep hitting every button on my keyboard, I think we're doing okay. I think we're doing much better than the previous playthrough. We finished it out, but it was like it's pretty rough. I'm thinking that we probably need to get some more wonders online. We were building one in our capital. I don't know if we were able to finish it. It was the one that was unique, so we're playing as Tonga. Is it Tonga? I think it's Tonga. And so, hey, what up, Wampus? Yeah, man, peaceful, dude. No war. We're making friends, man. And then we got some scouts who are, just kind of wandering around in the ocean right now. I don't know if once they enter the ocean tiles, they can't like actually get back on land. That kind of seems to be the case. I didn't realize that was the case, but we got them wandering out there doing stuff. Cool. Well, we'll choose the wonder production here because that's what we need. That's what we need. All right. I don't know what's going on. We need to build some cities as well. I think we recently upgraded this town, and it looks like we've got them. Oh, cool. We can build our hill fort. We didn't really have many options. We didn't really have many options for... will this not take out the mine that's already there? I guess we'll find out. We didn't have very many options. What do we got here? We got open borders. Yeah, we definitely want to do that. Keep old Frederick here on our side. Oh, it looks like we also got a tribute point to spend. Expansionist. Okay, 25% production towards training settlers. That's actually pretty hooked up. Yeah, so I don't remember what I was saying now. But we got 4 cities here. We just settled this one. I was afraid it was going to upset Persia over here, but it looks like we're actually doing okay. Yeah, we've got some serious negatives, but we've got a lot of positives. Apparently he likes us being friends with other people. Yeah. Oh, that's a negative 26. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I don't know what else to do here to make this dude happy. I mean, we did found the city that was probably going to piss him off no matter what. I would like to put another city down here as well, which is like further crowding him, or even down here. I mean, there's some great spots down here, so we're going to keep trying to do that. We're 4 or 5 on our cities, which feels pretty bad. I really feel like we could do better than that. These guys just don't know what they're doing, don't know where they're going. We'll send one down south. We don't need them going and exploring the same direction. And wait, where's that? Okay, up here. Okay, so I guess once these guys embark, they can't, like, that's it. Once they hit ocean tile, maybe, because normally you can't even, sail the oceans whenever you're in the Antiquity era. I think that's true. Oh man, cool. These guys didn't have. I didn't even realize we. Oh, is there a couple of city-states? Oh, you know what I bet it is we probably became suzerain of one of these other city-states, and then it revealed a bunch of stuff. Okay, cool. We're going to send this spearman over to grab some of these goody huts. Ah, okay. Oh, there's a wonder here too. I noticed that Civ 7 has been out for a year now. Oh yeah, has it been right at a year? Huh. That's wild. I didn't feel like it had been that long. That's crazy. I didn't realize we had a wonder here. We should turn on our yields too, because I don't have these stuff memorized. That's crazy, man. It's been out for a year, huh? Yeah, I'd still like some. Yeah, I mean, hopefully they keep improving it. I guess we'll have to see. This would be a good spot too. I mean, it's going to be again crowding Simone here. He'll probably be fine. He seems like he's happy with us. Got several people that are very happy with us, and a few that are maybe a little bit less pleased. Yeah, I don't really know what to do about Xerxes. I hope he doesn't go to war with us here. Cool, we're going to become suzerain there. Oh, here's another one. Do we already? Oh wow, that's really cheap to start befriending them. I wonder why this one's more. Oh, I think maybe there's something that like lets us do the suzerain thing for like half price maybe on foreign, like if it's like in a distant land. I think we have that. Does it say distant lands? Yeah, distant lands. Okay. Yep. So that must be it. Interesting. I'm keeping an eye on Xerxes up here. I hope he doesn't become a problem. All right, we got 1 turn on that, 2 turns on our wonder. But it's Civ, so we know how that can go. You could be 1 turn away, and then someone else sweeps in and snags it from you. So we got some crabs. We should probably put those, because I think that would be a significant amount of food. Let me see here. Yeah, it's a little bit more since we have warehouses and what have you. The warehouse thing, I mean, I've been playing this a decent amount, and I'm still not like 100% sure how a lot of these mechanics work. But I feel like that's also just Civ. All right, so military aid, we will accept this. We won't support it because we don't really care about the combat strength. We want the gold. As we've been doing for a while, Simone apparently just really likes being a bit of a warmonger. Not us. Not us. We're a peaceful Civ. We like making friends.
I am the river.
Sweet.
The river is me.
We got our wonder here.
Eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
All right, then we get another. Okay, we had a culture one. +1 culture per age on palace and city halls. Sure. We are ultimately going to have to go cultural for a victory. I guess we'll send this guy here. All right, and then I think I don't know if our resources roll over. If so, we should make sure that we're stacked with culture for the second era if we at all can be. Okay, so we're just trying to figure out what we can do. It will give us increased yields. Oh, looks like we got a fishing boat that was destroyed from a flood, I assume. Colossus, okay. Should we try to throw out the Colossus somewhere? Resources do roll over to the next stage. Okay, cool. Thanks, man. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Can we just purchase this repair? We're actually doing okay on gold. Could probably purchase a few other things too. So we got 32 production. Saw pit, hill fort, repair fishing boat. There we go. Yeah, that was really cheap. Okay, cool. All right, we'll see if we can. We're getting bonuses for building wonders right now, so we'll keep that up. Looks like we got a hill fort building over here. Is there anything else? I mean, a saw pit. I think it's worth building a lot of stuff because I think because of the rollover and what have you, it can definitely be worth it. Although, I mean, I say that. Probably some of these food things here would help us grow also. What do we have here? Okay, that's one of our unique buildings. We should probably build that other one. Didn't realize that. Let's go ahead and get that going on. A market also can get, we should be able to get some pretty high yields. Sure, a market, and then, was it the bath? I think the bath also gets, maybe not the bath. Something. Maybe the garden? Yeah, garden gets, for neighboring, I guess sea tiles? I'm not really sure. Yeah, they may morph though. Huh. Yeah, and I know that like the costs and stuff will go up, but if we can still just have like a little bit of a bankroll, that'd be sweet. Don't know why this guy took damage. Maybe it was a flood. Put him up on land and let him think about his life. We know there's a hostile group of like a city state. I want to say barbarians over here. All right, did we hit up these guys? No, we still need to hit up these guys. And I think we hit up everybody else that we know. We're working on, when I say hit up, I mean we're working on becoming their suzerain. Yeah.
Gaze long into the abyss.
Great blue
And
hole.
the abyss gazes also into you.
Cool. That gives +2 culture on adjacent marine tiles. Oh, okay. Wait. It says it does that, but I don't see any yields for it. And then 2 science and 4 happiness. Oh, I think our open borders ran out. I've been playing rough militaristic leader. I may try your pacifist mode and see how it goes. Yeah, you had mentioned that the other day that playing as Genghis wasn't working out great for you. Definitely not a given. Okay, cool. We'll build a trade route with him. Maybe then he'll like us. What up, puppy balls? Hey, Knight, I just got trigger stops and work well in Halo. I was playing Legendary. I'm on a mission 4. So far feels good. Nice, man. Nice. I never played that much Halo. That's probably crazy to hear. As many games as I play, but let's go ahead and grab the sea towel, I suppose. We should work towards some of these resources here, though. Yeah, we'll probably go here next, just so we can work towards these resources. You know, we could also see, though, we want the city to grow fairly fast. Let's see if there's anything we can buy to increase its growth rate. Maybe a granary in the city center. That sounds good. What about this one? Is there anything we can do here? Maybe not now, since we probably don't have enough gold. I mean, this looks nice, you know, as far as like a place to settle. I was actually under the impression that, that's so weird. I was actually under the impression that distant lands were like, I didn't realize it's just so far from your home. Oh, we got attacked with multiple people, I think. Okay, cool. We got slingers attacking us here. Flat desert. Yeah, let's move here, and then we'll see if they come towards us. Growing in our capital. We still haven't filled out our borders entirely, so let's try to work on doing that. Oh man, that's a lot of food. We're gonna grab the food. Keep growing. We got a decent sized city here. Grabbing resources. All right, we got some gypsum. That's +4 production. How much food is this giving? Oh, 3 food. 3 food versus 4 production. Oh, I guess we could get 4 food if we did this. Yes, we could. There we go. Yeah, we want to upgrade one of these other cities before too long. Interesting. I wonder if this is just a peninsula or what's going on here. All right, we met Lafayette. Cool, we'll send him a friendly greeting. I'm going to be honest, I'm not used to what these things look like or what they sound like, and I was like, oh god, is he declaring war on us? But no, we're good. We're good. I don't know why. Open borders. Don't know that we really needed that, but I was just trying to... I should have probably saved the influence, honestly. We need to grab that other city-state. Receive a free civic. Monument plus 2 culture and culture buildings. It's monumental architecture. Arch plus 5% production towards constructing wonders for every cultural city-state you're suzerain of. I mean, I think it's like maybe 10% now. How many cultural city-states are we suzerain of? Is it just the one? It might just be the one. Yeah, it actually looks like maybe it's just the one. Well, that's probably not super worth it. Plus 2 culture on display codices, papermaking, plus 1 culture on warehouse buildings. This bonus can be chosen by multiple civilizations. Plus 2 culture on culture buildings. Let's try that. I don't know what's the best thing to do here. Plus 10% culture. Yeah. How much is this turtle giving us? Yeah, we mostly need... We need this camel. That's what I should have grabbed last time. We'll grab that camel next time. We'll be able to put more stuff in our city center at least, or at least one of our cities. What is this guy doing? Is he trying to... We need open borders. And we should have enough, actually, culture that we can... There we go. We can work on becoming suzerain, and then we'll use the rest for trade deals for a bit. Because I think we'll be fine doing that. What up, guys? Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. We're out here just making friends. Winning friends and influencing people. All right, let's go ahead and grab this. Hopefully we don't have to... Yeah, we're going to get attacked, but hopefully we should be able to attack back next turn. Oh, taking some damage here. Are they at war? Damn it, Xerxes, why are you mad at me? How can we make this... How can we denounce military presence? I don't know how to make this better. What do you want from me, dude? Okay, reconciliation 60. Okay, so next turn we'll have enough. We can try to reconcile. I think he can reject the reconciliation. I really don't want him to attack. Oh, he's got a settler right there. Listen, man. I think we should reconcile. Ah, he's accepting it. Okay, cool. All right, well, you know. Terrific. This is... Okay, that's a city. Do we want more food? I think we want more food. We're getting a ton of food in our capital, not a ton up here. Although the population is honestly not bad. All right, I think we can tell this guy to just head that direction and he'll figure it out. Fingers crossed. Oh my gosh, we still can't hit him. Oh well. We're at 50% right now, so I feel like we got a little bit then. It can jump up quite a bit depending on what's going on. Especially when you start winning. It can be really annoying that whenever you're doing well, the like era score goes up a lot faster. Jose Rizal. All right, cool. We'll give him a warm greeting. Hey, Crude Red, what's going on, man? Had a rough night last night. Had emotional breakdown like crazy. Had like 5. Dude, I'm sorry, man. That's rough. Red, it's good to see you, man. All right, so we got a research collaboration. Definitely want to support that. Definitely want to do that. And we got a cultural exchange. And reconciliation. He's suggesting this, so we'll support that. Catching up on leatherworking and some paracord projects. Nice. I haven't got my leatherworking stuff quite set up yet, or the new woodworking stuff just yet either. I need to get on that, I suppose. I'm thinking about making a paracord rock sling. Oh, cool. Dude, slings are crazy, man. Slings are nuts.
After the assault, ships at a distance have every man's wish on board.
All right, can we finish this guy off and hopefully don't get killed ourselves in return? The shape of the world. Philosophers drive sticks into the ground and measure their shadow. All across the world, they say, others are doing the same and finding different results. Some say the likely shape of the world is a cylinder, while others claim it round like an orange. It must be a cylinder, plus 25 culture. Surely it is round, plus 25 science. The sun rises and sets only here. I mean, you know, let's go with round. I hear good things about round. Wait, do we want culture? We're going to go with the culture option. It's a cylinder, clearly. Must be. All right, what were we doing here? Yeah, we're going to go right here so we can get to those resources, although we have more resources than we can even slot. All right. We have a... I'm calling it a ginseng agreement, plus 5 food. Yeah, slings and atlatls are pretty crazy. I don't think people appreciate, because why would you? Most people don't know what they're capable of. But appreciate what you can do with those two things. But he made some whistle stones with a Dremel and got me stoked. That's cool. Oh, that's fun. I don't know what we want to do here. I mean, literacy seems good. Maybe Anchor Watt too. Philosophy. Let's head that way. Anchor Watt seems cool. All right. Let's set up a trade route there. We're going to finish with the Colossus next turn, which is awesome. Also finishing with our garden next turn in our other city. I don't know if we need to build an altar for our Pantheon. I honestly don't remember what our Pantheon... Did it actually have it there? I don't remember what our Pantheon bonus is. Provides benefit and warehouse bonuses based on your chosen Pantheon. Do we get more happiness somewhere or something? I don't know. I think we're doing okay on happiness, honestly. So maybe we can pump out a settler or two here. It's a bit longer of a walk, but we're building wonders in our capital, so we want to keep doing that. We got a whole bunch more resources that we can't do anything with. I was watching something on slings the other day on YouTube. Somebody was, just doing the nerd thing, showing off what you can do. Cool. All right. Oh, cool. We built the Colossus.
And we petty men walk under his huge legs and peep about to find ourselves dishonorable graves.
Cool. That's pretty sweet. All right. What else do we want to build here? Hill Fort wouldn't be bad. Give us a little bit more production. Lighthouse is, I guess we'd have to get rid of some fishing boats. So I don't think we want to do that right now. A lot of other things that were we to build, we're actually like losing stuff. Some of it's upkeep with gold and what have you, and some of it I think is just having to replace things that are better. You know what? I'm doing that. I should build. Well, we're building a couple of settlers. Should we build one here? Maybe we should. Let's also get a hill fort going as well. I love printed weapons. I grew up on a Choctaw res in Oklahoma with a longbow. Oh, cool. All right. Not too far from probably where I am from. Just across the border. All right, we got a economic +1 gold. Yeah, it's just like the basic one. I guess that's for building the Colossus here. Oh yeah, it says it +1 economic attribute point. Okay, cool. I'm just building stuff, guys. I'm sure you can tell. Why do we suddenly have extra spaces? I don't know what does this. Probably one of the things we just built. All right, well, we'll take it. We won't complain. That's not really doing a whole lot. That what was giving us science? Is the incense? Incense wasn't doing us a whole lot for us. Maybe cotton, or I think maybe cotton. Or actually the oh, I didn't look how much food. I wish there was tooltips. Yeah, I think we'll just do the cotton. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I went. I was down in the south part of the Colorado here, and we went to had a friend visiting who was into history and what have you, and we went and checked out some basically just like an archaeological site that is now kind of a it might be a state park. It might even be a national park. It's probably a state park. And it's cool. It's like on a ridge, and you know, indigenous people, you know, where they used to live there. I don't remember what tribe. And again, I was kind of along for the ride, but they had an atlatl, and they had some spears you could chunk. And I mean, let's be real. I'm just a big kid, so I was all about it, and it was really fun. I don't remember what my friend did. He was like going and I don't know what he was doing. I think the history and stuff is really cool, but I'm not as interested as he was. I'll put it that way. So I don't know what he was doing, but we had some, or maybe he was just chilling out, and we just had some extra time because we went on a tour. You know what? That's what it was. We were waiting to go on a tour. That's what it was. So we had some time to kill, and there was someone there that was just like showing people how an atlatl works and whatever. And he was super cool guy, and yeah, incredibly fun. You could chunk those things long way. That's how they hunt. They would hunt buffalo. No, it's not Mesa Verde. It's a smaller one. Liriel. Yeah, I think it was a state park. I don't remember which one it was, but I was with John and crew. Yeah, and they had mounds and stuff there too. Like a lot of it was buried, and they're not really most modern archaeological sites. We don't, and a lot of places don't dig them up anymore because we don't need to, and it's unnecessarily like destructive. We can find out a lot, not everything, but we can find out a lot with just LiDAR and other, imaging. I think we still use LiDAR. Maybe we use something a little bit more intense for some of the underground stuff. I'm not really sure, but something like that. I mean, imaging using science, so the power of science. So that was cool. But some of them were just like mounds, So it's just like, yeah, and they're ancient dwellings and what have you. Okay, so we got one settler. Is this Okay, so I don't know. Like, I'm tempted to go up here. Like, this is a pretty good spot up here. It's a lot of resources. If we went like here, yeah, I mean it's a whole bunch of navigable rivers. We got a volcano here. Like it's a question of like, do we go here and miss the? It's either pearls and crabs, or we could go a little bit further. And I guess if it's just this, maybe we go right here. I mean, we don't need horses. The silk would be nice, but that's fine. I live where the UFO petroglyphs in Utah are with the spaceships and spacemen. Okay. Uh, I don't know I don't know where that's at. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks. Man, can we do more research? I mean, let's do it. We want research. Did he support that? I should have looked if he supported it or if he just like allowed it. Also, yeah, let's Xerxes. What can we do here, man? Let's become friends, dude. I'm trying to improve relations here. We'll get some more culture. I don't know. How these people feel about us will carry over into. I guess we are at 60%. We have a ways. I said I should save a decent amount of influence, and I'm not. So I should make sure I do that though. I do want everybody to be happy with us if at all possible. So if we can do trade deals and other stuff, we want to do that. How are we doing? Let's check out how we're doing on scores. So, or culture and science. So, Frederick's got killing it on culture. He's got 141 per turn. We've got 81. I think we're the highest of everybody else. We got Simone with 123 science. We're at 50 science. What about everybody else? This doesn't. Yeah, this again. The UI here is not ideal. I wonder how the sales of this went. I should look into it. Okay, cool. We can grab because I just wonder like. I mean, they're working on it, but if it's been out for a year now, I don't know. I would expect a little bit more. Okay, we need the city to grow, I think. So let's grab some of these fishing boat tiles. What else do we have here? I just want to check, see if there's any wonders we can build. I could be more intentional about the wonders, but often I just like, look, is there anything available? It's a little bit easier than like trying to figure out, which ones have been taken and which ones haven't. Cool. Camels are ungainly, pungent, and uniquely disagreeable. Nonetheless, the nomads of the desert claim they can cross vast distances carrying heavy loads with no need for water. If true, the desert may not be so unknowable as once thought. Ignore the smell and cultivate camels. This will give us then it puts a gold half 3 camel resources. That's funny. Plus 100 happiness towards the next celebration, and it begins a quest. Or we can say too much spit. I mean, let's begin the quest. So we only have one set. Can we get? Oh, okay, we can get another one. We can get actually. Geez, I should have been going here. We can get elephants, which will help for wonders. Yeah, I could be doing a better job of some of this. Is this dude? Is this a bad guy? It is. It's a hostile. I couldn't figure out where the hell this guy was coming from. There's another one up here. Are these guys? These guys are no longer hostile, so it can't be them. Well, we did find these guys here. We need some influence. I don't think that's going anywhere. We're gonna send our other scout that seems to mostly just be, I don't know, wandering around. We'll send him up here. And then, didn't we have a scout up here? Oh, here he is. Yeah, I guess we'll explore a little bit more. I would really like to send someone the other way around the world. We could also make another scout. Let's do that. We'll finish the settler, and then we'll make another scout. Cultural exchange from Frederick. We'll accept, or rather support. Local festival from old Benjamin Franklin. Thank you, Benjamin. And cool. Now we got more spots in our city center. Let's throw in. Do we want sheep? I think we want sheep. Yeah, get some more production, and we'll throw in the crabs. Cool. We get our Silk Roads milestone. think it's we can actually check our victory conditions here. Somehow. How do we do that? There we go. All right. I've been playing so much Twilight. Guys, my day yesterday, I spent almost 9.5 hours playing Twilight Imperium, and it was amazing, with essentially no breaks. Like, we didn't stop at any point to hang out. We just played Twilight Imperium. So whenever I saw Pax Imperatoria, all I could think is Pax Magnifica, Bellum Gloriosa. Oh my gosh, that's when you know you've been playing too much of a game. It's like when you play too much tabletop RPGs, and you like trip, and you're like, oh, crit failed, or or you like drop something, and you're like, crit failed on that one, huh? You're like, yeah. When you start thinking in terms of the game. I also live 3 minutes from Skinwalker Ranch. Okay, huh? Interesting. Oh, cool. Can I share this? I'm sure you don't care if I share this. I'm not really into the whole UFO sort of thing, but the cave drawings are fun. Cool. I'm not sure what part of this is. Is it like this or something? It's supposed to be aliens or something? Or just these are aliens? Is that the idea? It's cool. Cave paintings are cool. I've been to some places that there are supposed to be cave paintings, and I was a little bit like, I know they're like legit like cave paintings, and I also know that people deface them, so some of them we don't tell where people are at. But you can also see some that are clearly modern, but made to look, but like you can't tell. Yeah, I can't tell rather, and it can be kind of funny when you see someone who like does, does like a cave painting, and it's like a car or something, a plane. 10,000 years old. Okay. That's just one of them. There are like 20 sets. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, I think we recently learned, I saw a thing that popped up. I don't really follow most of the stuff, and it was like we recently, and we need some codices. I think you get these just from science research if you just do the secondary, so I need to do that. Crushing old Silk Roads. We're not doing too bad on wonders. Right. Oh yeah, this dude's coming over. Yeah, we just gotta send this guy. We gotta send this guy over here. I think I was stopped mid-sentence there, and now I distracted myself with this game. We also might need to build. We need to build something to kill this guy. Yeah, let's do that because he's gonna pillage our stuff. All right, so we're closer down here since our capital's this direction. This 2 silk is pretty nice. We got more silk here. That'd be 3 silk. We're supposed to grab camels. No camels down here. Man, I mean, it's like if we built anywhere here, we could get all of that silk, because I think in the new era it'll start just as a 1-tile thing. Oh yeah, okay, so if we go here we get the silk. We're just missing out on a couple of volcano tiles. I kind of like this. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, he built out here. Okay. I mean, that's fine. So we got one. We can go over a little bit, and then we could also... Now I'm like second guessing. Like maybe we go here. And then we could also build something else out here. Like here or somewhere else. Our borders wouldn't overlap as much then. What up, guys? Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. Sorry. All right. We're not producing a wonder, so I suppose we'll go with culture. We've got some policy slots. I like oratory plus 2 influence. I wouldn't mind maybe swapping. Let's swap out tool making, +2 food in all settlements. Drama and poetry, +2 culture on cultural buildings, +20% production towards cultural buildings. That's pretty hooked up. I have some fur friends beside me. My New Year's resolution is to get a bunny cam going for everybody. So you guys can see these mongrels. As they beg for treats and act like we've never fed them before. I'm here to hide from real life and buddy cam and buddy cam news. Plus the culture in the palace. Let's swap that out. There we go. Good to see you, frog. I feel on the hiding from real life. We'll try to be that place where you can. Man, there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of good spots to throw down cities. Really. What do we got going on here? Let's see if we can't grab that for old Xerxes here. Takes it. All right, so this settler's going up here. I mean, so do we want to try to grab more camels is the question. We were supposed to have 3. We complete the quest. I think we can get 2 because I think we only have 1. I see the second one there. Yeah, none here. Maybe, and you know, maybe she'll give me her capital. Maybe Hatshepsut will be cool. More camels up here. Oh, hey, there's that. There's that barb camp or whatever we want to call it. I guess we'll go here and heal up for a little bit. I mean, along this river is not bad. None of these, you know what? The wine is pretty nice. I wouldn't mind the wine. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys can hear her clawing and freaking out. Begging for treats. The treats we give them are compressed hay biscuits, which they can have basically as many as we want to give them. So they're not too treaty, but you know. Just settle on this river here. Looks like a good spot. And that should be good on building cities, probably for this whole rest of this era, to be honest. All right, we need to, so we can grab hides up there. We can grab cotton down here. We'll grab the cotton. We'll aim for the cotton. Did he build another city? Did he build another city like right on my borders? He did. All right. I mean, it's fine as long as he stays there. I need to check our relationship, make sure we're still cool. Wouldn't advise grabbing camels. They have a nasty disposition. You know, I heard about that, actually. The game told us about their disposition. Are they all like that, or is it just like a communication thing and you got to be nice to them or something? Can we make friends? Our camels will be nice. What do we do? I mean, a monument would be dope for the extra influence. Looks good to me. Our treasury is overflowing. Heck yes. Okay, yeah, we could buy some stuff then. We don't want to harbor. We could build. I mean, I think we could build it. Well, never mind. We won't be able to build one here. I guess we could build it here, but that's not really going to matter. I mean, sure. That's fine. Let's build it there. Once these cities go down too, we'll be able to. Hi, ma'am. Please stop climbing up like a crazy person. All right, daughter of the sun. On the day of the shrine's dedication, Dawn lights the tops of the cypress trees, making a small island of gold-green foliage in the growing cityscape. The city dwellers' donations are counted, and the bounty's allocation decided. Local traders will appreciate the festival, and then that puts a quest, have 15 resources slotted across all settlements. We'll definitely do that. Gives us a scientific attribute point, or we can gain 1 archer. So we'll do the quest. Do we immediately get it because we already have so many? We already have 15. I think that's what just happened. Excellent. All right, cool. Let's attack this guy. I assume he's been burning stuff down. He hasn't actually been. That's wild. I spilled my tea. Rip. I'm freshly showered from the gym too. Excellent. Well, we're just gonna be, we're gonna have a little tea on us for the rest of the stream. It'll be fine. I have a rule for myself. I'm not allowed to have anything at my computer desk it has to be in a sippy cup. I gotta have a lid. And it's for this exact thing. I just can't not spill stuff. I don't know what's wrong with me. But even with the sippy cup, I still managed to spill. Oh, here, hold on. I can fix this. Let me. There we go. You can't even tell, guys. It's like it never happened. Problem solved. All right. I mean, we're already getting a ton of gold. Do we need a market? We're looking at our capital here. Yeah, we'll build most of this stuff. You know what we do need, though? So we're getting engineering here. Amphitheater, that'll be great. Also, beer side. I don't even know what that is. All right, that's their last treat. I hope they know that. What does this do? +2 gold. Trade routes cannot be plundered. Oh, yeah, I remember seeing that earlier, and I was like, trade routes cannot be plundered seems good. Because I think that lasts throughout the ages, right? It should. I think that's the whole point. So, yeah, we'll definitely do that. All right, so we got another scout. We're going to send this guy this general direction. Cool. All right. What is going on over here? Can those guys shoot onto land? Oh no, he took our goody hut, man.
God, with such splendid irony, granted me books and night at one touch.
Okay. With no context, I don't know. That's just a weird quote. They have a lot of weird quotes in Civ 7. Or not even weird. A lot of them are just kind of like, meh. Oh, okay, we have nowhere to display our codices. I think a library will solve that. What do we have here? A brickyard? Brickyard goes well with the library, sure. Yeah, we need to just build out our city, I suppose. We have a lot of things we can build here now. We'll just start with that. 3 turns we'll be able to build a wonder anyways. Heal up. Heal up there as well. Alright, cool. We got some gold from working on suzerainty. Oh, no! Oh, no, I told this guy to just, like, go do his thing, and he's... Well, I bet someone else is probably suzerain of that city-state anyways. But we'll backtrack a little bit and go check. Dude, these poor settlers are going to take like 50 turns to get down there. Excellent. Excellent. What do we want to build down here? So we can build a lighthouse and get a lot of gold. I think we want, like, we want to keep growing. So let's do the bath. Hey, there we go. Oh, okay, cool. Someone else is working on becoming suzerain, but I bet we can beat them out. And we are going to try. Go up the coast here, I suppose. Hopefully Xerxes takes care of... He's not taking care of those guys. Maybe they're not hostile to him or something? Oh, okay. Got some archers. Yikes. Okay, we're just going to go down here and hope we can get away before we die. And this settler is taking a questionable route. Alright, so we need to pick another science tech. I mean, I hear good things about math. Pyramid of the Sun, +3 culture, +2 culture on quarters in this settlement must be placed on flat terrain adjacent to a district. I mean, seems pretty good. Also, the Great Library is there. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, one more turn and we can boost this. Yes. Right at it? We'll see. Sometimes there's like a... They round. the game keeps like an exact count, but it'll round, so we may or may not be able to boost next turn. Or maybe I did my math wrong there. Actually, that looked... Oh, no, we're good. Okay. Oh, it's only 44. Yeah, okay. Hey, there we go. Cool. And growing one of our other cities. What are we growing to? Nothing in particular here. So we'll just try to expand our borders as best we can. Cool. Someone's asking us if we want to do a farmer's market together, man. We would love to. Would love to. Yeah, okay, cool. We can get far enough away there, hopefully. Okay, we'll go down here. Run away from these hostile guys. We never got to reveal this city center. Maybe let's go this way. Alright, we gotta repair everything. Actually, let's not waste production on that. It's pretty cheap gold-wise to repair stuff. So we'll just pay to repair. Wow, okay. So it's kind of weird how building certain things are actually like our spaces are already so good for other things that it's like kind of bad for us. Let's look at the amphitheater. We can throw down one of those. Hey, perfect. With a monument, that makes sense. Amphitheater and monument. Oh, my stuff needs to be slotted. Not that. There we go. What do we got to do here? Which one of these? There we go. Okay. Dude, the scouts had better days. All right, we've made it here with this settler. I think we are good to throw down. Yep, let's do it. All right, Songhai is who we unlocked there. We had 3 settlements on a navigable river. That was the condition that they were looking for. Oh my gosh, we got elephants. I wish our camel thing were elephants. We had elephants for days. I guess if I'm going to achieve that one thing, I'd have to like go for these camels out here or something. Or you know what? Maybe a trader. Could a trader do that? Maybe a trader could make that work. Let me see here. So it's 600 gold to upgrade the next thing. Maybe what we do is we throw down some of these cities, these new ones. We'll build some stuff because every time, or towns, whatever they're called, because every time we upgrade, it makes the cost go up. So we'll do that. I think this is fine. Just kind of, I usually go for stuff that either food, usually just food, and get them as built up as we can. And then once we've got all of these new cities kind of built up as best we can convert one of our older ones to a city. I'm just checking all of our city states right now. We need to do more, I think, trades with old Xerxes here. He has a lot of stuff. We'll do one more. I think we already did this once, though, so that's fine. Do we want to offer something else? I think we do. We'll offer the local festival. Again, he's our close neighbor. He's usually fairly, in my experience, usually fairly aggro and fairly hard to deal with. Cultural exchange with Hatshepsut. I think that I think you can only do one of those with everybody. So I guess it's just like expiring and then. Oh no, did he throw down a city? Or did it just grow? Maybe it just grew. Bruh. I mean, it seems fine. Did we get kicked out? That's probably what it was. And we don't have enough to open the borders. We'll just jog in place for a turn. And then we'll get the open borders going on. And then I'm not sure where this guy was going. Was like exactly here or here. To see what's here, maybe. Probably there. Oh no, did somebody else grab it? Oh no, we're good. Okay. All right, they're just telling us that we reached a milestone. Okay, it's about to say. All right, so we'll get the open borders here, which I think was our problem, and then I don't remember exactly where we were going. Yeah, let's go this way though. Oh, let's grab here, and then we'll grab the camel. We should also grab these friggin' elephants here. All these elephants provide bonus to wonder construction, so I really should have got them a long time ago. Apparently we haven't even built a granary in our capital. And we can't build this wonder. Looks like there's one spot we can build it in. We'll actually stop building the amphitheater to build that. Let's get it going, so hopefully we don't get... No one snipes it from us. Alright, we got some more swag, but not really that interested in like micromanaging exactly which one of those things is a little bit better than all of the others. I bet this settler... Oh my gosh, the settler's never going to be able to get where it's going, is what I think is what's going to happen there. But we've managed to become suzerain of quite a few city-states so far, which is nice, and working on several more. One turn till we become suzerain of that, I don't know, trade, I guess. We'll call it a trade city-state.
The unexamined life
Oh.
is not worth living.
Did he drop down another city too close to us? It says he caused an incident. Maybe it was this one? Well, it's alright, dude. I'm not mad at you. Settle as close as you think you can. Alright, oh yeah, let's grab this friggin' elephant up here. Okay, +4 gold on gold buildings is one of our options. So this is our suzerain thing. We could also get a unique resource in our capital. It's lapis lazuli. Freeholds +1 gold on active trade routes. Yeah, we just per economic city state you're suzerain of. Plus your resources, capacity and capital. I mean, that's actually pretty hooked up. Time post +5 trade route range for every economic city state you're a suzerain of. I don't know if we care about that. I would say either the 2 resources in our capital or the +4 gold on gold buildings. We don't necessarily have a whole lot of gold buildings, but it's not nothing. The resources in the capital is also pretty interesting. We'll do the Mensari, the +4 gold on gold buildings. I feel like that's always a good one, no matter what city state it is, like whatever their thing is. It's usually like not bad to grab that. Oh man, +6 influence. I'm sorry. Weiyang Palace. This is a civic area. Let's research that. I think that would be pretty hooked up. Oh, we also have one that will give us +1 settlement limit. Let's do that actually, and then we'll grab the other. So we're almost at 70%. I think we're about to trigger the end of like era event thing. So let's bring our leader or our like military leader back home in case it's the military one. We can hope it's the happiness one because I don't think we'll have to do anything if we do that. I'm worried this archer is still here. Is he just chilling on that space? Is he just not gonna friggin' move? Actually, I think we want to go here anyway, so maybe it's fine. Oh, we don't have open borders. There we go. Okay. Now, can you just get in the water, please? Thank you. And then again, I don't remember exactly what tile. Why? Oh, they can't go across. Ah, okay. Well, I'm just going to have to micromanage them and send them south because I think there's a hostile city-state to the north there. I guess we'll bring the spearman back. I don't know if he's really going to be of any use, but we'll bring him back home. There's no point. This city is about to fall. That's interesting. I think these two have been at war.
The whole island submitted to him. From thence, he proceeded to another group of islands. They...
Alright, we met Ashoka. We'll send him a friendly greeting. We'll do open borders, sure. I like Ashoka's, his music is cool. Ada Lovelace. I'm surprised she hasn't wanted to do more stuff with us. And maybe because we already have trade agreements with other people, so we can't make one with her. That's why she hasn't offered. Okay, cool. We became suzerain of another city-state. So, send delegation gain. The send delegation endeavor, except both civs gain +5 happiness, +4 happiness rather, per turn, and you gain vision of their capital for the duration. If they support, we get +8. Wow. Okay. +2 happiness on happiness buildings. +25% influence towards starting and supporting endeavors and sanctioned for each diplomatic city-state you're suzerain of. I mean, it's a lot, I don't know how many of these were Suzanov. Probably only one. You know, hearing that this game has been out for a year, I am a little bit more disappointed in some of the things that aren't in a good spot right now, like why it's not easy to cross-reference that, why is there not pop-ups and what have you. Hungry for power. When word returns with confirmation of Nagtapunan's loyalty, many of the lesser nobles vie for hegemony over its lands. One chief, brash and young, promises to champion Tonga's dominance, while an elder guarantees an endless flow of tribute from the vassal. Establish martial dominance gives us a free monument purchase. Promise healthy trade relationships. A free market purchase. Yeah, let's do monument, I suppose. I don't think we need more gold. We're doing okay in gold. For right now, at least. I say that. Watch I make a couple of changes and we're not. We'll go ahead and finish out our Tonga civics. It's only going to take a turn. And then I think we had some we were eyeballing. All right, what do we want to build here? Maybe an amphitheater. Oh man, that lighthouse is plus 11. Yeah, let's do that. Plus 11 is pretty baller. Okay, we need to make sure that we're building stuff in these various cities. I kind of forgot about them. Do we care about an altar? I literally don't know what our pantheon is, and I don't know how to even check. Does it tell us here? Doesn't look like it. Pantheon, Earth Goddess. The altar receives +1 happiness for adjacent mountains and natural wonders. That's kind of lame. Should have chosen water. I thought there's one that does water with that. All right, cool. We're grabbing camels. We got camels now. Another set. All right, sweet. What do we want to slot here? So we'll move some of the stuff that gives you more bonus in a city that's not your capital. We'll move a few things. This other city. Looks like mostly pearls and gypsum. And then what do we want to move to our capital? I don't know if it really matters that much. We'll bring sheep and cotton, I think. Cool. We'll actually, yeah, okay. We'll just leave that then. I don't think this one's connected to the rest of our civ. It's too far, apparently. All right. Oh my God, what is our settler even doing, man? Killing me. Killing me. All right. Hey, there we go. Oh, 4 turns. Can we catch up? We're going to try. Oh, God, we're so far. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get there in 4 turns. Probably just wasted a bunch of influence. But that would have been a nice city-state to have. Man, that is a bummer.
Stand firm, and the waves will break.
All right, our military city-state here is at least no longer hostile to us. Okay, a strange year. After the, so this is the end era crisis here. After the rains, harder and heavier than before. Usually Verder covers the fields. Rats and mice follow, and farmers who smile at their earlier fortune now crease their brows in frustration. And worse, at the fringe of the land, illness spreads. Okay, I think this is like I don't think I've ever gotten this one. This is like there's like a plague or something is what this is. Okay, so we got another cultural city-state, so I know that's at least 2 now. It might only be 2. Megalith, allow the construction of the megalith unique improvement. Megalith provides +2 culture, +1 food for adjacent improvements, must be placed on existing improvement on flat terrain. Okay. I mean, that doesn't seem bad. We can receive a free civic, probably wouldn't be worth very much. +5% projection towards constructing wonders for every city-state we're suzerain of. Sorry, guys, this rabbit is climbing up my green screen now, trying to get my attention. They know when I'm over here. That they apparently know when I'm streaming. They can just cause problems, and I'll just bribe them to leave me alone. Bunny thinks green screen is lettuce. No, Bunny thinks if she's a big enough problem. Yeah, Alex, we got a couple of rabbits, man. We've had a bunch over time. Someone made me promise as my New Year's resolution that we get the bunny cam going. So hopefully we'll have that soon. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but I've got to build something so that I can mount a camera so that they can't get to it and chew on it. And then also I want them to be a little bit raised so I can. Right now I can't really reach them and to pet them. But they'll come hang out, and they'll settle for getting pets in lieu of snacks. But if I can't reach them to pet them, then they just freak out. So I don't know how many more wonders we're going to build, but this would be a 10% increase. The culture to the codices, I think I'm going to end up with a decent number of them, although I don't have too many more. We don't have too much longer. I don't know. We'll go with the megalith is also interesting for growing cities. I don't know. We'll go with the arch, I suppose. Cool. And then now we're looking at civics. What was looking interesting? Anchor Watt already been built. I don't think it tells you if it's already been built sometimes unless you've researched it. Is that true? It feels like that's true. Oh, we want this thing, whatever the hell that thing is. +6 influence. Independence being lured away. No! I don't think there's anything we can do. 19 turns. How much is it? Yeah, 5. I mean, we could almost do it. So it goes up each time. Nah, we just wasted more influence. I should stop wasting influence. Okay, what do we got here? For our crisis, we got to slot these negative policy cards. These things are so weird. Available. So healing cults, +5 happiness on altars in infected settlements. Okay. But -10 gold on altars. Okay. So I guess, yeah, sure, that's funny. Prognosis, +2 science on science buildings in infected settlements, but -4 gold on science buildings. I mean, that seems better. I guess this other one gives us a bunch of happiness, but yeah, let's try that. I don't think I have very many science buildings. All right, we've arrived. I think we're good. Let's throw down. We're going to be... Oh, yeah, we're at 66 still. Cool. All right, we got another Pax Imperatoria. We can grab the silk for the bonus culture. This is not going to be connected to the rest of our civ. That's kind of annoying. Nothing ever went wrong having cults in your civilization. Yeah, 100%. I mean, really, what even could happen, right? Like, what's the worst thing? I can't think of anything. Seems fine to me. I'm sure they're friendly, nice cults, you know? They'll agree to share their Kool-Aid with us, probably. Man, it's hard not to just want to throw down more and more cities, I have to say. All this land. Like, oh man, they could put a good one here. This looks like a good spot. Island, you could make a good like fishing one down here as well. Oh yeah, forgot about the friggin' Wonder. We should put one on the Wonder. You know what? Hold on. Where are you going? Hey, dude. Go all the way down there. Let's do open borders. Let's do a research collab. Make sure everybody's got open borders. Like this is a problem in earlier civs too. But the fact that it doesn't ask you or say anything before your open borders expires is just incredibly annoying. Because there would be times historically where like you might be in the center of someone's empire like late game, and they've got this but like times 5, right? They've got just like a huge swath of landmass that is all inside their borders, and you're like, you know, you're heading somewhere and maybe it's taking you however many friggin' turns to get across it, a bunch, and then you get like kicked out or whatever. It's obnoxious. It's incredibly obnoxious. All right, can we just buy a merchant? Let's buy a merchant. I don't think they're very expensive. I think they're pretty cheap, all things considered. Let's get this sawmill built. I suppose we'll throw it there. What else do we got? We'll try to build these unique things. I think they stay. I don't know. Actually, they'll tell you, don't they? Are they ageless? Is this hill fort ageless? Oh, they're not. Huh. Oh, no, it is. It is. It is. Okay, I saw it. Yeah, okay. I just missed where it was at. Okay, cool. It is ageless. All right. Where can we can throw it out a pretty nice market here. I just like queuing things up. Okay, we should probably convert. Actually, no, we should probably build some stuff at a few of these places. So we'll build a granary. And do we really want anything else? I don't really think the brickyard is going to make or break anything, but we could probably throw one down. Grab a little bit more turf as well. And this poor archer can wander off. Really don't care where they go. All right, we're no longer being stalked by the rabbits. They've moved on to greener pastures. If they come back, you know what? I could maybe give them some fresh hay. They have hay, but when we give them hay, they act like they didn't have hay before. And they'll go over and eat it, so. All right. You know, we could also get camels this way, couldn't we? Except for nobody seems to have camels. We'll trade with Hatshepsut. Hatshepsut? Yeah, there we go. We'll buy another one of those if we can. They're saying that I could trade with Rome. Like I got the heads up about it. Oh my God! Did someone build that wonder?
The elders gave that.
Somebody beat us by like it must have beat us by just like a couple of turns. Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. It's so obnoxious. All right, let's build a granary too. Don't think it really matters. Maybe we'll build one out there. Can't believe that. Also can't believe it doesn't display all of these leaders. All right, well, what else do we want to try to build? Let's look at the tree here. I guess we should get something that's pretty far on, so maybe they haven't unlocked it, haven't been building it. I mean, someone's already built Monk's Mound. That's kind of crazy. Colosseum has already been, like, all this stuff has already been built, huh? Mausoleum of Theodora. It's militaristic, so some militaristic stuff that hasn't been built, I suppose. We're just going to left-click on Future Civ and let that do its thing, because I don't think we're going to be able to get any more wonders. Which is kind of annoying. I think it's kind of a problem, honestly. I mean, this was on Deity and Civ 6, right? Like, it was incredibly difficult to get most wonders, and a lot of, I mean, for the longest time, I think they did eventually fix it or make it better. I don't remember if it's actually fixed, but they did make it better. Where like but you know, for the longest time, you just couldn't get certain wonders, like you just unless you had a mod or something. There was just no way that you were gonna beat the computer to it. Like it just wasn't gonna happen. Very rarely, and some of that had to do with like what size of a map too you're playing on, how many AI opponents you had, and what have you. But in general, that was true, and it was pretty annoying because you know they've addressed it somewhat, very minorly, I would say, in Civ 7 here, where you know you have that one cultural wonder that you can like go for, and usually you get like a plus 30% production bonus towards it, as well as it being easier for you to unlock in your own culture tree. But it was something. I don't know if it was enough. All right, so we're gonna make sure we slot all of the silk in our capital, which already has the biggest culture yield, so the percentage boost is the highest. Our science is not really anything to write home about. We'll slot sheep. Got another Silk Road here. Oh, we don't have anything down here. Is it isolated? We can't reach it. I didn't really think about when I was throwing out these towns. I kind of forgot that they are far enough away that they're not going to be connected. I just kind of forgot that that was even a mechanic, if I'm being honest. I know it's a mechanic, but I kind of forgotten because I haven't played that much. Plus hospitality, plus 3 culture for every city-state you're suzerain of. That's going to be a lot. We're gonna slot that. What else do we have? Plus 10 naval trade route range. I mean that'll probably be useful next go around, or the next age. What else do we got? Plus 2 gold in all settlements. That's providing us like 12 gold. Legato, this here gives plus 1 culture on warehouse buildings. I got to think that's, I mean, it may not be huge, but it's something. We might take the gold one away. What was that? Priesthood. And we'll do, yeah, the cultural unique one there. All right. Jeez. I didn't see what that swapped, but now we're getting 236 culture per turn. All of a sudden, we're killing it on culture. Okay, we get another crisis card to slot here. Plus 2 food in towns, but minus 15 healing on all units. I mean, yeah, let's just do that. That's basically nothing. What is the other one? Miasma. Gain 1 migrant when a city is infected, but minus 25% growth rate in cities. You know, thank you. Also, we never upgraded. Let's upgrade this city. Oh, next turn. Yeah. Oh, man. Saw pit. Let's throw down the saw pit somewhere. Where do we want it? Maybe here? Cool. And that's going to obviously put us back, but it's a decent amount of yield on that saw pit. I don't know if our scouts are going to get to the water heading east before the end of the era.
Remain less interested in who we imagine ourselves to be than in what we can do for one another.
Where's our guy at? Oh, also, are there any other city-states that haven't gotten grabbed? I should have checked on that earlier. I don't think so. Is this one being grabbed? Oh, no. All right, cool. We can definitely make sure we grab that science city-state. I had that one revealed a while ago. I must not have had the influence, and I just kind of forgot about it. Oops. Oh, he's right up here. Okay. And then, who is that? Is that Shoka? I don't actually know who that is. It could also be Lafayette. Maybe it's Lafayette. I don't know who it is. I can't really tell the colors that well. What up, guys? Welcome into the stream. All right. Growing out here. Where are we concerned with growing? I don't think it... Yeah, it doesn't really matter here. Just whatever the best tile, I suppose, is. We want it to grow. We want it to keep growing, so we might just grab the +3 food where we can throw down a farm. So we'll do that. Cool. We became suzerain of a militaristic city-state. I don't think we're going to care about any of these. Commanders earn plus 50% experience. Doesn't matter. Flatbow, +1 combat strength on range units and siege units for every city-state you're suzerain of. Militaristic one. Marca, +1 combat strength. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, +1 war support. Excuse me. None of these matter. We'll just grab one at random. They don't matter for us because we're not going to war, but we get influence for becoming suzerain of city-states anyway, so I think at this point it's a net gain for us. I can't tell this guy to just explore, and I don't think he can go to most of these places. Maybe I'll leave him up here so next era he's closer to exploring distant lands. I'm not really sure what we want to do for in the next era, like what civ we want to choose.
Those who delight to
This is this is my first playthrough going culture and really like going this hardcore into it. Although I do think our first game that we won, which was I think the first game I played, which is kind of wild. I do think there's, or maybe not. I don't know. People have told me they've had difficulty, so I shouldn't say that, but it feels a little easy to me. But we did actually get a culture victory there because I went the whole point. I love playing as Antiquity in Civ 6, and I just have a lot of fun with him, and so that's what we did. And I guess I wasn't really going for anything in particular besides like food because he's Antiquity and that's like their thing. So I just went really hard into it. Okay. What else do we want to slot? I mean, we almost need a city to freaking connect these these towns. I don't know why that city's like so hurt. I don't see anybody around it, but maybe they're just in the fog of war. I think it's been hurt for a while, hasn't it?
There is geometry in the humming of the strings. There is music in the spacing of the spheres.
Huh. I didn't know Pythagoras had something to that. Something like that. I didn't know that the concept of math and music being kind of interlinked went back that far. Hey, we got our wine. Nice. Kind of surprised we don't have more happiness, but I guess we didn't go full-on happiness build. All right, well, oh, someone who's already built a great library. Of course they have. Got a city with low happiness. What the hell do you want me to do about it? Yeah, is there anything we could... Yeah, I'm not sure what we could do. Maybe is this an altar? Can we just buy an altar? Settlement is in unrest. 6 turns until you can purchase or change the focus. That sucks. Yeah, the unrest system in Civ 7 leaves something to be desired. Because it snowballs so easily that it's kind of ridiculous. Hey, there we go. We got even more stuff we can't slot. It's weird because there's roads going up to it. Is it still the case that we can't slot anything here? Yeah. Well, we didn't get anything new, so we can't change it. But I don't know, there's a road going through there now. That feel like it took a long time. Maybe we could have tried harder, but I think I don't know, maybe it's only 4 turns. It feels like longer that took. Let's look how we're doing here on the rankings. So Silk Roads, we're at 22 of 20, so crushing it there. Great Library, we're at 2 of 10. That's a little rough. Ancient Wonders, we're at 2 of 7, but the next best person got 5. I think that's also something that tells you about the wonders. Like maybe there needs to be more wonders in the game or something, because even when the AI is not doing great, I think that indicates that there's something going on, perhaps. Do we want to build a lighthouse? I mean, that's a lot of gold. Let's build a lighthouse. I know it's going to get rid of the fishing boat, which is pretty nice tile, but it's a lot of gold too. Where do we want to go? Fill out. I think if we go here, we fill out the rest of our area that we can possibly control. And we got a migrant. This settlement can't expand right now because it's in unrest for 4 more turns. Love it. Let's go ahead and convert this to a city. We can actually build another city too. I mean, I feel like it's a little late in the game to do it. Build our specialty district in the city. My gosh, it's going to keep bringing me to this menu, isn't it? It's not going to let me off of it. All right, we can do more silk in our capital, and so I do think we want to do that. So we'll swap something out for more silk. And yeah, we'll send a trader up to Rome. Do we still have... Do we still have a settler going down here? Yeah, we do. They're going to make it right before the end of the era. I mean, it'll be a cool place to build. I think we can build right where the slingers at is where we want to go. Ideally. Oh, that's interesting. Did somebody already... Oh, no, that's him. These 2 borders look different. I was like, oh, is that... Did someone move and, like, plan a city on near Fred on our continent from like a different continent. I was going to be very confused how that happened, but
An army is a miniature of the society which produces it.
cultural exchange, Lafayette, sounds good. I'm really surprised that maybe she just found a friend, but Ada Lovelace usually is offering all this stuff. Another cultural exchange? Do we just do 2 of those? I thought you could only do 1. Did that guy take damage? Why is he injured? More migrants. I don't know where these migrants are coming from. Is this because of the plague? I feel like we're just gonna spread the plague if we do this. This city's quite large. It grew fast. I wasn't really paying attention to the individual yields on them. We might be able to convert another one into a city. I don't know if this is going to connect during the next era, or if this is just always going to be a problem that I'm going to have to figure out something to do with eventually. So there's wonder construction, but I don't think we're going to be building any more wonders. But I guess we'll do it. 15% wonder towards wonder construction would be huge if we could actually build any wonders. You know. I don't really see that happening, but maybe. We don't seem to be having any population issues, considering there's a plague going around that's supposed to be a pretty big problem. Oh, this guy's dying. Is he dying of the plague? I don't understand. If he moves away from the city, does he not die? Dude, oh wow, okay. There's like diseased skulls rising from the ground here. I'm very confused. One turn until we can do anything with the city. Are these poor migrants gonna die in the meantime?
Skill is...
Can I just join the population here before you die? Cool. All right, I guess we can. And then they're happy now. Were they just unhappy because they had the plague? Very confused. I think that was the problem. I think. Don't know. But I think that was the problem. All right, we'll do a food agreement with Hatshepsut. And then, yeah, I really just don't know what the deal with all these migrants are. Like, why are we getting them? Are they coming from other places? Are they just coming to spread the plague? Like, what's going on? I don't know. All right, we'll convert one more city, I think, because we'll be able to keep them for the next round. Oh, cool. We got that science city state. Basically the same stuff as the culture stuff, just for science. So, yeah, I mean, we'll just go with +1 science on warehouse buildings. That was actually like 20-something. That was like a third of our science. We just increased our science by like a third. +1 production of library or +20 science. I mean, let's go with the production towards the library. Have even more resources that we still cannot slot. This is kind of wild. I guess we didn't need to optimize as much for resources as I did. All right, and we're going to get to throw down our last city here. Are we happy with... Oh, no, we don't want to do it here. We want to move here, right? Yeah, there we go. Then we're on fresh water. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we could pick the Inca next round. That could be interesting. We could actually build a decent fishing village here. Building a fishing village, like a town that's just going for the fishing stuff, can actually be pretty hooked up. As far as the other specialties, I assume that I could do something cool with them, but I have generally not been able to. Usually hasn't worked out. Another trade deal there. Yeah, we got even more resources. Look at all these resources that we just... Actually, wait, hold on. Do we have more silk? We could do something with some silk, I bet. Increase our... Yeah, we actually can hook up... We can actually hook up our culture and our capital quite a bit, actually, with more silk. That's kind of funny. Got silk for days. All right, explore a little bit with that guy. I don't really care what he does. I think we want to try to... I should have grabbed... We want these friggin... We want those... We want the camel. I want that camel. Granary, we'll build that. Yeah, let's just build it here, and we'll grab the camel next. Or actually, let's build it here, so we don't... Because there'll be some things that'll get adjacency bonuses for those mountains, and we don't really want to snag that if we can save it for something that actually gets adjacency bonus later on. The hollow land. The villages sit empty and lifeless. Grass pokes out of the thatched roofs, and a tree sprouts from a threshold, with only a glint of bone tangled in the roots to show that once this was a place of human habitation. Wow. Few travelers pass without a glance. These sites are commonplace. Excuse me. And then that was our final crisis and the final policy slot there. We're not having problems with a plague there anymore. I don't see other plague issues other places. I don't know what causes it to be severe in one place and not in another. Or if it was just the one. I don't know. We've got a decent amount of influence that we talked about. We definitely want to make sure we had going into the next era, so that's good. Local festival, we're going to accept this because I want even more influence, and I'm less worried about the happiness right now. And then open markets, we will support that. Remember, for those who don't know, Himiko, the version that I've chosen, which I don't recall which is the difference, but the version that I've chosen of Himiko, she's able to support... She's able to support anything, well, really anything, and it doesn't cost her any influence. So if anybody offers us anything, we can normally, if you wanted to support it, it would still cost you some influence. But with her abilities, we're going to try to build another wonder. It's only going to take 5 turns. That's pretty hooked up. Hopefully that goes well. We're going to have a lot of wonders in our capital. And then we could build, I guess, something else over here. I mean, do we build another merchant? I don't know what the benefit of the merchants is. Like, outside of, oh, wow, we can slot even more things in our capital. What do we want to slot here? Let's actually put in our Taloa. Let's put some more gypsum. Yeah, I don't know the other... Anyways, I just don't know the benefit of the trade routes. I mean, I could probably look it up, or it probably shows me and whatever, but it's not obvious. That's kind of why I'm saying that. It's like... I played this a decent amount now. I played over 100 hours for sure, and somewhere between 100 and 2. One would think that it would be obvious, or some of these things would be, pretty clear. But you would turns out you'd be wrong, I guess. All right. So we got to choose our last policy. We got miasma, gain 1 migrant when a city is infected. We didn't choose that. Was that why we were getting? I don't know. Prosecute apostates, +5 happiness in infected settlements with a commander stationed, and -5 happiness in settlements with no altar. Yeah, we don't want that. +5 happiness on altars in infected settlements, but -10 gold on altars. I mean, I think we'll do miasma, I guess. I don't think we have any infected cities, though. I don't know what makes, like, why some cities are infected and some are not. Did somebody build that? Oh my god. The wonder that we started, somebody built it. Because of course they did. Killing me. Build an academy, maybe? Sure, let's do that. And then this is our next highest pop city. It'll take us 2 turns to get the gold we need to convert it to a city. Research collab with Ben Franklin. We'll do that. We could also build something up here. The city has grown quite rapidly compared to all the other ones. And does, I think, have room to grow more. So we actually might grow this one. All right, our merchant. Maybe we can't trade with this guy because we don't have. Do we need to do like an improved relation? Doesn't that? No, I don't know. I thought that would let us send another trader there, but I guess not. Maybe we're already getting all of the trade goods we would get already. I guess we'll send it to Xerxes. We'll ask him for a research collab. Did he reject that? I think he might have rejected that. Dude, not cool, man. Because I think our relationship got worse.
There is geometry in the humming of the string.
All right, we'll check. Did that unlock anything? No. Hey, we got our camel. All right. Abbasid is who it unlocked. Unlocked a sieve for us. What up, guys? Welcome into the stream. Ships of the desert. Okay, I guess that's what camels are. Though ugly and difficult to manage, camels turn out to be the ships of the desert. Upon their backs, the people move like the nomads, and from desolation, a vast highway emerges in the empty quarter. From the backs of camels, the seas of sand look like newly rich. I'm sorry, the seas of sand look newly rich with opportunity. All right, we got 100 happiness. Cultural exchange being offered to us by Frederick Baroque. We'll accept that. We'll support it, rather. Farmer's Market with Simone Bolivar. And again, that's why we want to be friends with everybody. We just want to support everything we can. All right, we're almost to the end of an era. Mausoleum of Holocaust has been built. All this stuff has probably been built. We'll just see if there's anything we think we could maybe. Yep, already built. Oh yeah, I forgot that we can get. Is this how we get codices? Yeah. Okay, so we'll grab some codices. I don't know if we can display them. Let's. Great works. Yeah, we got room for 1 at least. I don't know if we want to try to. I don't know if we'll have room for more. Be able to make that happen. Probably not. I don't know. Maybe 1 more before the end of the era. We're getting pretty close. Getting fairly close. Academy? Yeah, let's build an academy. I assume we can put one there, so. Do you want to build it with the library? Yeah, that seems to make sense. Asking us if we want to change what we're slotting here. I don't think we do. I'm sorry, I don't know if you asked this a while ago, Frog. Does the plague thing happen every run, or is it RNG? It's RNG. Yeah, you'll get some sort of crisis, which I think you can turn off, is my understanding. But you'll get one every But yeah, you'll get one every. Well, you can. Yeah, you can turn it off. It's like an optional thing, and they can be honestly kind of a
The
pain.
dogs bark,
But I think there's usually
but the
3 that can
caravan
happen.
moves on.
I've never had the plague happen
The
before.
spoken word
I don't know if something. Okay, we're on a 10-turn timer, so we're almost done. I'm trying to remember now. I paid attention for a little bit, for a little while there, and I kind of understood it. But now I'm kind of drawing a blank on how it works. All right, so we went into the codex. We have 10 turns. It looks like we can get 2 codices. So we'll do that with our science. Hey, we found a city-state, and they're friggin' hostile. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Can you cancel this? Ah, shit. Because I'm not going to get to be suzerain of them anyways, and then I'm an idiot. But next era. Just autopiloting, I guess. Ah, they friggin' killed my scout, you bastards. Are we building a wonder? Oh my gosh. I don't even remember. Are we? I don't think we are. There's none to build. We got... I don't think we're going to be able to build any wonders, so we're just going to go with culture. Plus 20. Oh yeah, that does wonders for our culture. Plus 20% is kind of insane. Really. Is there anything we want to build for like next? You know what? We could build some scouts, and I assume they'll get upgraded since we can build them in 1 turn, and then we'll have extra scouts for the next era. Sounds like a good idea to me. Plus 2 happiness in all settlements. That's looking pretty interesting. The naval trade range, maybe next era. I don't know. So we'll do rites and rituals, plus 2 happiness in all settlements. That should be a fair amount. We've got 7 out of 8. Ooh, we got a goody hut here. Oh, we can't get on water. We can't get on land now, actually, now that we've hopped in the ocean tiles. Cool, we can grab some dyes up here. And hey, we already have our camels. Maybe head towards this gypsum. And is this our capital? Can build something? Yeah, I don't know. We could build some settlers to have them ready to go. Or we could, I mean, I guess we could build a saw pit. It'll take literally 1 turn. Grain arena saw pit, sure, sounds good. We'll just go ahead and queue everything else up. The bath doesn't seem worth it. The altar, I don't know, maybe the altar is worth it. A little bit extra happiness, and then after that, yeah, let's, I guess, oops, I didn't mean to queue up an army commander. Let's queue up a settler. And we probably won't have time to build anything else. I don't even know if we'll have time to build that, but I think we might. Just barely. Okay, I think we can slot some of this stuff in one of these towns, right? Oh, those are the ones that are really far away. Okay. And then, but we can slot something here. Can I not? Can I not swap anything out? Pretty sure the dyes is here. I don't know why that's not letting us. It's probably just a mechanic I don't understand. Spearman. I mean, dude, I really just don't care what you do. We'll just move over here. Plan to go east, I guess. Oh, okay. We do have this guy who's alive. Hey, great library. I think because we unlocked another codex. So let's stay the hell away from the angry locals so we don't lose another scout. Be a little bit more careful than, you know, not just left-clicking like I was doing. I almost never, I mean, like when I was playing Antiquity, I did start working like specialist districts, but I almost never do it. I don't know if anybody else has. It just almost never seems worth it to me. All right. We should just double check here that it wouldn't be quicker to like get one of these early techs and then get their mastery versus trying to get the mastery of one later on. I think we'll get the later on ones. Huh, has no one built a great lighthouse? That'd be funny. I need to be able to build it in like 2 turns, which I don't think I can. But it's another wonder. I have to say, yeah, 6 out of 7. Okay, he's almost done. We got 2. We got 2 wonders. And I've been trying to build wonders, so I'm a little bit perplexed. Like it could be that I'm doing something wrong. Probably is that I'm doing something wrong, but it seems incredibly difficult to get these wonders to actually get cultural compared to everything else. Because codices you can get just by researching stuff, so you're automatically going to get them. Silk roads, incredibly easy to get. Even if you don't trade, if you just build a decent number of cities in good places, you'll get silk roads. Pax Imperatoria is just about building cities. If you go if you fight it all, like it can be fairly easy to get. But the building of wonders, this is definitely feels pretty imbalanced. So I don't know. That not the best look, I guess. Not the best design, and it's not working that well compared to what a lot of the other mechanics, how they're working. I'd be grabbing this mostly. You know what? I guess we could go here just to get some more food. Just trying to think about expanding our borders. What we get? We got a diplomatic tribute point. We're 1 from the bottom. It's pretty good. Unlocks the military sabotage espionage action. And then the peak one is +3 influence, +5 happiness per age. And that one's repeatable. So we also got plus 50% celebration length as an option. We can't, it's not unlocked now, but it could be something we could go for. +1 social policy slot to unlock reach level 3 with Himiko. Okay. We also have +1 happiness per age on the palace and city halls. That's like the top thing. And then we could go +1 happiness in settlements for each resource assigned. Wow, that would be a lot. I actually think we'll go back to the top of the tree and go down this right slot. Yeah. I think that's going to be worth it. It's kind of weird. This down here would be nice, but the back cauldron is top tier fantasy, just saying. Hinwin and Babe run neck and neck when it comes to Peak Piggy. Okay. Hold on. I'm not familiar, man. Are we talking about a movie from 1985? Oh, I am familiar with this. The cartoon. Ah, okay. All right. Yeah. It's a Disney thing. I'm not a... I have no problem with Disney. Just to be clear. One or the other. But I just wasn't... We didn't listen to or watch a bunch of Disney stuff. My wife and often some of my female friends, typically, not always, a couple of guys as well, will have been shocked and dismayed by my lack of Disney info and knowledge. This is one of their serious cartoons? Oh, okay. That's cool. We haven't built a granary in the city, so let's do that. What do we got here? We got a altar. Has mountain adjacency, though. I don't think we want to build it there. Just throw it out in one of these tiles. Sure. I wonder if we increase our trade network length. Is that what will make these cities so that they're connected to our the rest of our empire. I'm guessing that's the case. I hope that's the case.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Military aid, we'll just accept. We don't want to support because we don't care about the actual aid. But we'll take the gold. 5 turns! I assume this just goes away. I don't know. We'll queue it up. I don't know what it'll do. I don't know if you can build these after the fact. Also, don't remember how many turns it said. I assume less than 5. I just don't know what's the point in building anything. Do we build a couple of boats so they'll get upgraded? Because we'll need them next time? Maybe. It does get a little weird when the turn of the era, because it does feel like, what's the point in anything? Like, why are we doing this still? Bulgaria. All right, we unlocked Bulgaria. Bulgaria by having 3 altars. Oh, you know what? I forgot to friggin' upgrade a city. 4 turns. Wait, did we have time to build that wonder? Ah, shit. Or did somebody build it? Wait, where'd it go? Why can't we... Oh, was it this settlement? Settlements in unrest. I think it just caught the plague. I guess that's what goes on with the plague. And I just don't have a place, so that's a bit frustrating. But okay. We got a migrant. We'll send him up here. We'll gain a codex. We'll also, I forgot we can convert this city. So let's go ahead and do that. We can purchase one of these things. Can we build the other? 5 turns? No. Doesn't look like we can. Well, that's a shame. Oh, wait, hold on. There's a codex thing. Yeah, let's do that. How are our codexes looking anyways? We have a bunch of room for them now, I guess. Yeah, this is so weird. The victory conditions here, so weird. The wonders are nearly impossible to get. The rest of it's fairly easy. Like, I didn't even try for some of the stuff that we're getting. I don't really want to build a bath. I guess we'll build a settler again for the beginning of the next era. Because there's literally nothing else to build that makes sense. We could build a lighthouse on our lake here. I mean, with that adjacency, or with that much gold we'd be getting per turn, like, it's kind of worth it. I assume that we won't be doing quite as well next era because we'll lose the benefit of our suzerainty. We can slot still more resources in our capital. Don't know if we're particularly keen on doing any of these. Can we just tell you to go? Yeah, auto explore. There you go. You also auto explore, but don't run into those bad guys.
There is another world.
Grab some silver. Our volcano's erupting. We haven't really grown out towards it, though. Grab this gypsum as well. Hey, we're working on future civs. Cool. I don't understand. I could have sworn this place had... Like, they have more resources. Like, I grabbed this resource. Why can't I... Oh, is this a city one? No, it's a bonus resource. I don't know why I can't slot this here. It is unclear to me. And we've got a merchant. Oh, we got a merchant. I'm sorry. I thought that was a... Was this a merchant that I told to go up here? Because I think the merchant... I got the merchant and the migrant symbols confused. Okay, so I guess we should probably have done the plus 10 distance for trade. What's up, Scotty? Need fishing quays to connect your cities? Oh, really? Thanks for the info, Scotty. Can I look up what those do and how they work? Actually, I guess I should just use the Civilopedia. Warehouse food. Must be on coast. Yeah. Does it just not tell you? Okay. It doesn't seem to tell you that that's the trick. So if I build one here, can I like purchase one? No. Huh. I will have to look up how that works. Let me just make a note to myself. But thanks, Scotty. Appreciate that. Still asking me what I should do. Sure, build another settler. Sounds good. This guy doesn't really have anything to do. But yeah, go out there and hang out, I suppose. Is the last turn here? Who knew? There's a... I guess this is where all these hostile ships were coming from. I presume. Allows for sea trade routes. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, man. This doesn't matter, right? Because... I don't know. We'll choose the 50% just in case. Does that roll over to next round? One would think it wouldn't. Great. Now even my capital has plague problems. Terrific. Yeah, I was afraid. Okay, so the plague does just damage units within the area, it seems. All right. Build another trade route here. I don't think there's a limit to trade routes. to like the number. There's like a limit to the number you can have with a given. Maybe I should have saved this for next round. Oops, probably should have done that. I think there's like I think I know that there's a limit to the number you can have with a particular civ, but then you can improve relationships to have another. So I think that's the main limiting factor. All right, cool. The crisis is over. All right, and this guy's building stuff again. That's cool. Looking rough. The like skulls in the plague and the crows. Wow. Whole city's looking rough right now. Didn't I just get the pop-up that said this was over? Why is it still looking that rough? All right. This'll should be it, right? Friggin' leader, or like leaders dying in our city from the plague. It's funny. I mean, it's a nice feature, but it's just kind of like, oh, wasn't expecting this.
Were the fibers from which Tongan society was woven.
Is that it? We got 2 science, even though we were going culture. We got 1 culture, even though we were going culture. We got 3 commerce, even though we were going culture. I assume that I'm doing something wrong, but it also seems like the game is a little bit on the culture victory. Part of the reason I'm doing this playthrough is because this is the way my wife would play the game, and I wanted to see what that was like. And I think what I'm gathering is that probably she's not going to be super happy with this game. And I think with like Civ 6, we played a lot of hours and we've had a lot of fun, but there's also very like frustrating moments in that game, especially when you're playing with somebody else and like, and it's like, you know, it's kind of a bummer when things you've been spend so many hours into a particular playthrough, and then like, you know, some frustrating thing happens. So, interesting. I want to see what we didn't get. Republic of Pirates. That's funny. Spain, Normand, cool. Iceland, yeah, we don't really care, but Mongolia. Dalviet. Huh. Oh, well. All right. So we don't have that many unlocked, I don't feel like, compared to what we have in the past. That could be a function of just not doing generally as well. So we could do Abbasid. This would be culture on scientific. Bulgaria. Expansionist military. We're not going to do that. Culture. Expansionist is Hawaii. Could be fun. We went with Tonga, so going to Hawaii would be fun, thematically. I always love playing the Inca, but we'll probably do that on some other playthrough. I played as the Inca and Pachacuti on my first playthrough that we won. It wasn't horribly difficult. And then I think this is like an Indian or Indian adjacent civ here. Happiness and culture is their unique buildings. And the quarter gives you gold. Okay. Receive. Okay, interesting. Receive 1 relic when completed. Okay, so you get a relic from that. Huh. All right, and then economic, scientific, we don't want to do that. Diplomatic, economic. I mean, I do like that as the Shawnee. So they have a unique missionary. +1 movement. Rivers do not end its movement. Is that all? That doesn't seem like that big of a deal as for a missionary at all. Trying a unique improvement, +4 food, +1 gold for each adjacent resource, ageless. Okay, so you could build larger cities essentially with that. And then they have a unique infantry unit. That unfortunately seems. What else do they have? +2 food on minor and navigable river terrain and settlements adjacent to navigable rivers. So again, more food. -10% food in cities not adjacent to navigable rivers. So you got to build. If you don't have them, you're kind of SOL. And then +30% production towards constructing serpent mounds. Or is that a serpent mound? That's probably a wonder. Yeah, almost certainly it's a wonder. Yeah, I want to love it, but that doesn't seem that great to me. And it's also weird that we have two civs that are kind of food focused. Because so are the Inca. So kind of weird. Economic expansion, economic diplomatic. It's like, yeah, that's kind of weird. Let's see what Hawaii looks like. Can work ocean terrain. Oh, +1 food and +1 gold on featureless ocean terrain. Okay. I don't think that's amazing. The gold is, I guess, good. +1 happiness on marine terrain. Okay. Gain 25 culture each time a settlement expands to marine terrain. Sure. And then they have a particular wonder, which I don't know what that does. They've got a unique infantry unit, +3 combat strength to get infantry and cavalry. We don't care about any of that. A unique missionary. Okay. Has an action to heal adjacent units. Receive 25 gold when he convert a settlement. Don't care about that. And then Hawaii unique improvement, +3 food and +2 production, so that's good. +1 culture for each adjacent fishing boat. Ageless. Okay, so you build these on the coast. That's actually pretty cool. Probably, that's this, does not remove warehouse bonuses on the tile. This warehouse bonus thing, I think I understand how it works. I think if you build something that it's like a warehouse building, you get bonuses based on what kind of warehouse building it is. I think usually food. Could be. Actually, I think aren't some of them? I don't know. Whatever their bonus is. And then at the turn of an era, all of your buildings, this is my understanding. I don't know if this is correct. I'm very, very, very not sure if this is correct. But you lose your adjacency. I'm pretty sure of that, your adjacency bonuses. So if you had if you're getting +3 gold or whatever from, adjacency or culture, it doesn't matter what it is, that goes away. But you maintain, you hang on to the building bonus, the bonus for having whatever that is in the next era, and then until you build over the top of it, I think. And then certain things give this warehouse bonus. There's a lot of things that give bonuses to the warehouse bonus. And then this is saying if you build this over something that did have a warehouse, the warehouse bonus wouldn't go away. I think. That's, I think if one, not me, but if one were to understand this bonus, there's a lot of ways you could really min-max going from one era to the next to turbocharge your empire. And it's probably why I've had some variance in my play, because I haven't really messed with that too much. So I gotta be honest, Hawaii doesn't seem that great either. It seems like it'd be much better to go with one of the civs with an actual unique district. This is science, and then happiness, and then culture. Okay. So it's not even that cultural, really. They have a great person with 1 charge, can only be trained in cities with your unique district, and the specific alum receive. Okay, so yeah. A lot of these do this where they give you a great person, and it's like each one of them's unique, and you're like, cool. What the hell did they do? And it seems like the way to figure that out is to, like, the only way to do that is to like try it out, which I would like more info. I don't know. A little bit of analysis paralysis. What about these guys? Do these guys have? This is culture and happiness. That seems more our style. Created by constructing. Yeah. Plus 10% gold towards converting a town to a city. Is that per? Receive 1 relic when completed. I mean, that's pretty hooked up. So they have the unique missionary unit. Unit can spread religion. A unit that has the spread religion action. I mean, don't they? Isn't that what a missionary is? I'm confused why it has that line in there. Receive 25% receive 25 culture and gold when you convert a settlement for the first time, which is like, I mean, it's fine, but we're going to have so much culture that I don't think that's going to be a very big deal. And there's only so many cities you can convert, you know. Even if you converted the entire map, it wouldn't be that much culture, and you're not going to. I mean, I'm still thinking these guys. So happiness and culture, which is like kind of what we're going for. When I've tried to do too much happiness, it hasn't gone well. But I mean, so what's the deal with Hawaii? I mean, working ocean tiles is the main thing. And then we can get food and production. Versus just like buildings that are going to provide way more culture and happiness. I don't think that the civs, like, someone tell me if I'm wrong, but in my general estimation, the civs that don't have a unique set of buildings and districts are almost always, they really seem like they are well below the power of those that do. All right, we're going to choose, I don't even look at the name, but we're choosing the culture and happiness guys.
The Mojo Pite sailed between 1,000 islands, bringing with them tales.
All right,
of
while this is popping
heroes
up, guys,
and
while this is
gods.
loading in, I'm going to bio real quick. Kick you guys to the bunnies while I do, and pay some bills. Let's make all these choices. The exploration age has begun. I still can't believe we did so poorly in culture. If anybody knows a trick, if I'm doing something horribly wrong, feel free to drop some science on me. All right. Oh my god, Master Caravaner, +5 gold for every trade route in Antiquity. We did build a bunch of trade routes. That's actually pretty hooked up. Also, though, we need, like, all of our cities to remain cities. Pretty bad. Let's see. If we choose Master Caravaner, we have one, like, you know, miscellaneous. Let's see what other options are. I think they're pretty lame because we didn't go too deep in them. Oh, yeah, we can, like, change our capital. Hakeda and Taloa. I don't know where Taloa... Oh, Hakeda, okay. I mean, I don't think it really matters. Like, sure, we could change it to Taloa. Doesn't really matter. Hakeda, I don't think makes sense. +1 science for every codex in Antiquity, which would be +9. I don't think that's amazing, but it's not nothing. I think we will have to do the Silk Roads, though. Like, we want all of our cities to remain cities, otherwise it's pretty bad. We can do +1 expansionist attribute here, and then diplomatic or cultural attribute. With our culture one, I mean, I guess we'll go diplomatic. It's not really setting us up. You know, we're doing fine diplomatic. Let's do cultural. Yeah, and then I guess we'll do collector of knowledge. So it'll give us +9 science. All right, let's do it. Sure. Oh, I didn't even realize those were naval units. Okay. Interesting. What happens to our scouts? Oh, I guess they can still go on ocean tiles. They just take damage. I forgot about that. 1,000 ships. Majapahit, yeah. Merchants of the Masters of Taste. They know precisely what their clients want, from furs to the frozen north to the fiery spices of the equator. All right. +2 gold on bazaars. The bazaar is a place of wonders, or send more into the world, and it gives us another merchant. I think we'll do +2 gold on bazaars because I think we've got quite a few. We can pump out merchants. Behind closed doors, Himiko and her handmaids have not been seen for days, and requests are piling up outside her door. What could she possibly be doing, sequestered away like that? Perhaps it was meant to remain a secret. Her secrets must be known. +1 merchant. That begins a quest. Start 3 diplomatic endeavors, or her private activities are of no concern. +600 gold. I mean, that's weird, but we'll go with the quest one because I always want to do the quest stuff. I think it's usually better to do the quest stuff regardless. All right, we've got Stonecutter, and then, yeah, those bazaars are pretty crazy. We'll build the Stonecutter. We'll do the Stonecutter because we want the improved production from it. So if we got a couple of places, a couple of options. Don't know if it really matters. We'll do it here, I suppose. And then, yeah, this is the thing that was, like, confusing for me before, is, like, understanding what happens if I build over these things. Because I was just building over things before my first playthrough, And I think that that was not the right move. Cool. Yeah, surplus influence. Getting a warning about that. Our resources have changed drastically. What else do we want to do here? Oh, yes, yeah, some of what the resources do has also changed as well. Interesting. Are all of our cities connected yet? What up, Frog? Maybe you're just a Genghis rampage kind of guy. Maybe so, Frog. I do kind of crush it with when I'm rampaging as Genghis, and you know, like Wampus has told me on a couple of occasions that he was struggling with Genghis. I thought Genghis, you know, I don't know, but maybe. I mean, I do like to go rampage, you know, so I do like to go a Viking, as they say. So maybe that's just more my bent. Now I want to play as Genghis. All right, so do we just put all of these here? Yeah, we don't have any distant lands. Plus 20%. Oh, okay. Pigs give what salt does in the first era. I mean, does it matter who gets more happiness? I don't think it does. All right. I think we're going to get all this set, and then... Actually, I'm already overwhelmed. Oh, man. Guys, I think what we're going to do is we're going to make friends with a bunch of these city-states. That's the first thing we're going to do. So... do we want to go diplomatic or cultural first and hardest? I think cultural. So we're going to try to get as many cultural ones as we can. We know quite a few. So let's just try to work on that right now. So that was 2. Do we know any more? I feel like we probably do. Oh yeah, wow, there's 2 here. Can't even hit them all up. So that'll be 4. So that could be up to like plus 20% towards producing wonders, if my math is correct. I wonder how the other guys are doing. Does it tell you how much culture? Yeah, it does tell you how much culture they're getting. Okay. I mean, some of them are getting are just as much. That's kind of wild, honestly, because I thought we were doing pretty good on the culture. Like, we could be doing more. We could have made sure. Like, I think there's like a pantheon you could choose. Oh, we forgot to pick our attributes. Let's do that. Cultural, so 10% production towards constructing wonders, plus 25% culture towards studying civic masteries. Whew, I mean, plus 25 is kind of crazy, but the wonder construction seems more important. I want to get some wonders because that's what gives you the era score or whatever you want to call it. So we'll do that. Let's go ahead and continue down this right side here with the plus 1 happiness for each resource at a settlement, and then we'll get plus 50% celebration length. That's I think really what we're going for. The happiness is good, but it's good a little bit later in mid to late era. I think it's when it's really that great. We got 1 expansionist here. Plus 1 food per age on warehouse buildings, or plus 5% growth in cities. And then these kind of start some pretty long trees that don't branch into each other. Interesting. I don't We're going to go to the left side, I suppose. I don't know what's best, but we're going to go to the left side. Cool. And then, yeah, I don't know. For our tech, we should look at this. So there's going to be a bunch of buildings. We want production because we want to be able to friggin' build these wonders fast enough. So we need to aim. I mean, the guilds, this plus 6 influence for building it, like that's really hooked up. We want that. But I think one of these will. Oh my God, dungeons! I forgot about the friggin' dungeons. Hell yeah, we want castles and we want dungeons. Incredibly fun. I'm such a TTRPG nerd, and just like the fact that you can build a fucking dungeon is so cool to me. Yes, we're heading straight there. Yeah, and then we'll figure out where else we're going after that. But it also provides production. Yeah, there are friggin' dungeons. You can build dungeons. Yeah, there's actually several things, Frog. How does that work? I mean, you just build a dungeon. What are you talking about? You know, you just gotta, yeah. It gives you influence, which makes me think that you're putting political rivals and other people into your dungeon. There's dungeon, and there's something else too. I don't remember what it is. Something else. Let me see what it is. There's some other building. Oh, yeah. It's like, I think it's under guild halls. No, because you can build like a tavern or something like that, I think. An inn, you can build an inn. Yeah. So inns are also a thing. Ninth wonder of the world, fungal grotto. Oh, my God. Nah. Not that kind of dungeon. A different kind of, like the old school dungeon. I like these cross-game references, though. They're very fun. That's from Elder Scrolls Online, for anybody who doesn't know, which is where Frog and I know each other from originally. All right, so for our civics, we probably want to do... Oh, we got exploration. Okay. There's going to be like 3... Oh, never mind. That's just the normal kind. Okay. Because it's exploration age. All right. Because there's going to be like 3. Oh, the other one's going to be religion. That's what it is. All right. So we got our specialty buildings. That's probably should be pretty high on our list here. But we also have this wonder at the end, which gives happiness. I mean, classic dungeon is just a prison, eh? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think pretty much. So we'll probably head this direction. Yeah, these masteries are, plus 25% production towards overbuilding. Now that I know what that is, I didn't know what that is the first playthrough. I didn't do that at all. +1 culture and +1 production on marine terrain in cities. That's good. I mean, I think we just left click this, don't we? I don't think there's, yeah. We just left click there and we'll call that good. We need to get that stuff unlocked, and then we can, unless we want to, like, you know what we could do? We could try to, like, these are pretty quick. Piety or economics. We could try to get one of these. We could try to get one of these wonders unlocked and then try to get it built. Let's actually try that. We'll try that. We'll do this one. It's 4 turns, which is like half the time of everything else. Tongyaki is probably one of the things we want to do here. Or do we start with 0 trade routes? Maybe we... +1 culture on warehouse buildings, +1 production on fishing boats in cities, +2 science on fishing boats on reefs in all settlements. Yeah, we'll add that. We'll make sure we actually add it, though. Because I assumed that our traders are gone. Maybe we should have saved some from the last era. I don't know. No say. We've got a migrant here. I think we converted this to a city already, right? Yeah. So we should send this guy to someplace that hasn't been converted yet. So I guess here? Actually, you know where we should send him? It's way over here. Right, because we probably want to upgrade this so that we can build stuff and send them out. I think that's what we should do. I think that'll be the next city we make. I guess? Question mark? Did it let us keep our settler, by the way? Yeah, it did. Who cannot go on ocean terrain tiles. So that's a little bit of a bummer. But I guess we can... Oh, you know what? Actually, wait. Can't... I think these guys can. I think you can pile everybody inside with them. I think you can do that. I think that's a thing. Peak gameplay. Expert gamer here, guys. I'm like, I think it works this way. Eh? So I don't know if I want to overbuild this stuff. It seems like we're not losing a whole lot. Oh, I guess it's a barracks. Losing a little bit of production. It's not nothing. What about a stone cutter? Is there a cool place to put a stone cutter? Some of these adjacencies are a little bit hard to... There can be a lot to it. I think I'll finish off the district over here. Can you expand your... Yeah, so I am expanding here. At least I hope I am. So I'm trying to get back to that. So see how the circles are buildings, and you can build 2 buildings in any tile. So you can build and not overbuild other stuff. Frog. To a point. Eventually you will have to overbuild. The jump up in like the buildings' usefulness and how good they are is significant enough that usually overbuilding isn't that big of a deal. Also, something I learned far too late in the first playthrough I had. In the 3rd era, whenever you overbuild, you have a chance of discovering... I don't know what they called it. Is it a relic? Maybe it's... I don't think it's a relic, because you get relics in this era. But some sort of archaeological find. And that's how you win a cultural victory, is by finding so many of those. And finding one from overbuilding is like huge. Is it an artifact? Yeah, maybe they're called artifacts. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I don't remember what they're called. And so it's actually in the 3rd era, like, I think something you definitely want to do. It's random, like you overbuild and it has a chance, I guess, of telling you that, like, hey, you found this thing. But yeah. You know, one of the things we want as well... I guess we could build a lot of stuff because we hadn't built that much. Build a saw pit. Get their production going here. Stone cutter up here, I think. I think we can tell this settler to chill out. Oh, I forgot our ships can sail. They just take damage. Actually, want the settler to get in here and join up with the commander. I think the commander can take him across the water. Did that commander have a unit? He has a scout. Why does he have a scout? Did I put a scout in there and I just forgot about him? Like last game? Maybe, I guess. Send the migrant down here as well. Okay, so we do have a merchant. Do we always have this merchant? Is this the merchant I accidentally sent up here? I don't know. All right, so now we got a bunch more resources already. I think we need to move these to our capital? Question mark? I think we do. Just because it's already getting so much more culture than our new capital. I don't know really the point of moving the capital. I mean, it seems fine. It's kind of like whatever, but I'm never quite sure why you even care about moving your capital most of the time. All the time? I don't know. Oh, nice. Found a goodie hut. Try to hit up some of these goodie huts. This guy can't even get in the water, apparently. We'll just put him to sleep for now. Great. We got an archer surrounded by... they're both going to... I forgot they're both going to be able to attack. Okay, we got to choose our government. We probably want something that... So we choose theocracy, plus 20% culture, which will be an option as we go along, plus 40% production towards civilian and support units. I mean, that's a lot. The civilian units, actually, I guess that's like missionaries. I think that's generally spreading a religion in the exploration age is usually a big deal, or can be. Or we can do plutocracy, which gives gold and 30% production towards overbuilding. I guess we'll do the theocracy. I mean, that 25% culture is going to be... goes hard. Alright, a pacifist sect has established a farming commune around a mound they claim is holy. They offer to share their bounty. So we can recruit them to get some production, or we can accept their gifts. We'll take the production. The rough seas are indeed very rough. Oh, you can only carry one non-combat unit? Okay. Oh, but this guy can't travel on ocean tiles either. Okay. Huh. I don't know if that was a artifact of the Civ I was playing, or if it's a tech that you get. It might just... I'm sure there's a tech that'll change this. Cartography, I'm sure, or something else. Cartography. All civilian and support units may enter deep ocean terrain. That must be it. Okay. Also, I think I should build a friggin' unit, right? Like, I guess here? I should have... I think I put the pigs at the new capital. But I think we want to build a couple of settlers. Honestly, we could probably go fairly hard on it and then send them, because they're going to take so long to get where they're going. So production 47, production 54. There's not too much difference. Got another goodie hut. Science or gold and food. It's like a little bit over a turn's worth of science. I think we'll go gold and food. Also, we need to find the other. I know there's. Sorry, sometimes the UI doesn't. It like gets a little sticky. We need to find that other. Yeah, here it is. That other city state. Oh. 227. Okay, so we still have a couple of turns before we can work on Hunza.
I take refuge in the Buddha. I take refuge in the Dharma. I take refuge in the Sangha.
Right, so we got our, we got Wat Ziang Thong unlocked, and then now I think we'll go. I think now we'll go towards our main, cultural civics. Is it not weird? Are these? I think cultural civics is on the right in the first era, and it's on the left in the second era. It's just weird. All right, so we can do plus 40% production towards civilian units for 10 turns, or we could do plus 20% culture. I actually think we want plus 40 towards civilian units, and then I think we pump out a couple of oh, we can build temples now. Yeah, I think we pump out a couple of settlers, or several. That's going to let us pump out more. So I guess we can do merchants as well. I mean, sounds good to me. And then once we build a temple, I think we can start building missionaries, which we'll want to do, but I just want to take advantage of the plus 40%. That's crazy. So what is this? That's 7 turns worth of guys there. Is there any other guys that we should be building? Oh, I forgot we got to friggin' build this wonder. That was the whole point. Let me see. We got 2 main cities we want to be pumping out units in. I don't think it matters which one builds what. It takes 6 turns to build a wonder here, and I think it takes 7 turns to build it there. So I guess we'll build it here. Must be built adjacent to a river. Okay. So that's really the only requirement. I don't know if mines or woodcutter, like which is better here. Oh, I guess that's a farm. That would be a farm terrain. I think up there is good. And we'll just move that. I mean, this would be a good way to start out this era, is if we can get this built. We'll build 2. Now we're planning on building like two settlers in our old capital, and in our new one, we're looking at building 2 as well. That's 4. I think that's enough for right now. I don't know. We could build 1 more. Let's build 1 more, and we'll build even another merchant. Yeah. All right. That's good. I think we'll call that good. All right, and then back to some of our smaller cities. Let's definitely get a harbor going. Seems like a good idea. Send the scout out. Hopefully he makes it. Let our naval units heal up. They did a good job with how the map... Oh, did more goodie... Oh, these are shipwrecks. I don't know. Did more goodie huts arrive? These are a lot of goodie huts. I think they must spawn new ones, or I did a horrible job of actually hitting them up last go around, because there's just so many. It's kind of crazy. Wow, okay. Yeah, they must spawn new ones, because that's nuts. Hey dude, can I get you to get off that tile so I can explore it, please? Thank you. Oh, and we did have Hunza. Oh, no, next turn. Man, these turns are taking a long time. I think we send this guy this way. Minus 100% gold for 2 turns to get 400 happiness. All right, or we should get 200 happiness. I think we just get 200 happiness. I like our current gold income. Build a stone cutter down here. I feel like there might be something that gets a bonus for these navigable river tiles. So I don't think I want to build there, even though I would like to grab these navigable river tiles. Oh, actually, I think this is our city center. So I can't grab them anyways. So might as well build anywhere else. You gotta love it. I love it when they just camp on a tile and you just can't get them off of it. Like, would you please leave, dude? Thank you. We have a heavy archer. I didn't know our archers had weight. Maybe that's just the upgraded version of a regular archer. All right, Hunza. We're working on it. I think that's 4 city-states. Certainly we'd like to grab as many as we can. Cultural exchange. That's why it's so nice to be Himiko. We will support it. And it won't cost us anything. All right, first settler is ready and can't really go anywhere. So I suppose we send her this direction. Hopefully we'll have, I think we'll have to get some open borders going on. Hey, there we go. We can do plus 100 happiness, plus 300 gold. We'll do the 300 happiness. Although, I don't know. We're getting 214 happiness per turn, which certainly seems like a lot. Man, Wales just plus 5 production. $200 gold and 100 science, or 150 science. We'll do the gold and science.
My wits and thought.
Cool, that unlocked a tech for us. So we're just checking for, oh, this is considered distant lands, even though it's really close to us. Okay. Cool, and yeah, we got a bunch of resources up here. Yeah, so I think we'll go here as soon as we can. So we're going to grab castles, and then I think we got to get cartography after that. I'm interested in metallurgy for the armor rather, as well, for that production. I do feel like there is a production meta, like you just kind of want to get production. I feel like I want to do that no matter who I'm playing as, and no matter what I'm doing. It feels even more so right now because of how how hard it is to get the wonder, so it feels like even more important, but yeah. We'll take the 150 culture instead of the happiness there. Got another settler that we've built. Same deal. We're going to send them, you know, vaguely across the continent. Alright, I saw those units and I'm like, wait, are we cool? Maybe he was just attacking the pagan people. That's hilarious. It literally just calls them pagans. Keep going for goody huts with our scouts here. I don't even know if we can make this. Like, that's a long ways. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, I don't think so. I think you take more damage than that? Let's find out.
Let the rain fall according to season.
Hey, we built a
let the
wonder.
frogs cry out in
Sweet.
the
All right, so
fields.
that did work.
A set of beetle nut.
All right, we got our cultural city states, or some of them are starting to convert. Oh yeah, we're getting a ton of culture from that. Military aid, we will accept it. We won't support it. Same deal as we've done before. Same reasoning as we've done before. Holy friggin' chocolate, Batman. I think that's chocolate. Did this guy not take any damage? It didn't look like he took any damage. I'm very confused. Restore ship. Get a boost to earliest available tech, huh? Minus 100% production for 2 turns. To gain a boost to something? I think we just plunder it, because our earliest available tech, that sort of thing is best if you have, you know, kind of gone, like, researched everything before. So I don't think that'd be incredibly useful. The rough seas are, so we took 15, he took 4. I don't know if there's something giving him, and do scouts not take damage? I thought they did. Had no idea they didn't. All right. We've unlocked part of our unique unit. Yeah, there we go. Check out that adjacency. We'll get 4 extra culture. I'm glad I didn't put that there. And once our bonuses for producing these units goes away, we'll build some of these in some of our capital and our major cities here as well, basically. Yeah, and so we'll expand the city, kind of like what we were talking about, Frog, where we didn't want to, you're asking about, like, we'd rather expand than build over, I think. So that's what we'll do here. Although I'm queuing this stuff up. I really shouldn't, because Yeah, because we're gonna build the dungeons first for the extra production. Cool, getting those merchants going. We did choose something. I think we get something where we chose something that we get +1 happiness per resource slotted in a city, which on some of these it's going to end up being quite a bit of happiness that we're getting for doing that. Got a +5 sawmill. Let's throw that down. Same deal here. We'll try to not build adjacent to the river so that we have a really good tile for this. Yeah, I think pretty much all of our cities were at least getting a +3 adjacency bonus, which isn't insane, but I think it's also still pretty good, though, all things considered. Man, so many goody huts. All right, we can do happiness or 150 influence. Excuse me, 120. We'll definitely do the influence. That gives us enough influence, actually, that we can pick another city-state to become suzerain of. I don't know if we want to do... I don't know if we want to do... what are these, diplomatic? I don't know what these are. I think, and they never tell you anywhere. So diplomatic, or maybe once you like become suzerain of him, it tells you. I don't know if we want to do diplomatic though, or commerce. And there is also an argument to do one warfare to see if I can get the +1 settlement limit on one early. So I'm also tempted to do that. The commerce, I know there's like a direct... I actually think I'm going to try one. I'm going to try this military one. If I can get it before anybody else, one of the options is +1 settlement limit, which would be very good for us. Cool. There's somebody's gathering clay from the seabed to make sculptures. We can study them, +100 culture, +200% happiness, or sell the largest sculptures. We have a ridiculous amount of gold. I should probably spend all this gold, huh? How's our gold income compared to everybody else? Man, some of these guys are getting 400 happiness per turn. That's insane. And even more gold than we are. Huh. Crushing it. All right, well... let's build some of this stuff. Gristmill, +11. That's insane. Yeah, let's build that. I mean, we can... some of this other stuff seems all right, but nothing crazy. Let's see where else. I think most of our towns are cities now. But we'll still build that gristmill, because that's a crazy amount of food. Also, let's do it up here. There doesn't seem to be a place, or maybe I've already built it, but a +7 sawmill? I mean, that's pretty good. I think we got enough gold to build one more thing. Yeah, we could save the rest. Oh, right, we need to open some borders. So we'll do that. Cost us 60 influence, more than we'd like to spend. But it is what it is. I have a rabbit trying to climb up my leg right now. Guys, I think we might need to call it here for the night. Don't want to, but I think we might need to. And yeah, we'll call it here. Oh, did we build 2 of these? Oh my gosh, we built so many of them. Didn't I already send one to her? I don't know. We'll send another. And we got a settler that also built here. We've got one already packed up. So we've got one go in this direction. We could send a second one, or we could send more the other direction. Maybe yeah, let's go ahead and send one across the map. Is this considered? Those are homelands. Well, we'll send them over here anyways. Yeah, we'll finish this one up. It's been quite a bit of fun. And we'll pick this up probably not tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing, but we will pick up. We'll continue with this playthrough.
Will return love.
As Frog pointed out, maybe, you know, sometimes I'm a little bit more military. I'm continuing to play, guys. I said I was going to go, and I'm continuing to play. I can be a little bit more, you know, military minded than I always. You know, you just got to lean into what you like, I guess. So we might need to take a break on the peaceful playthrough. We will come back to this, though, and keep playing through, and we'll finish this game out. But we'll just have to see. But I think tomorrow we'll be streaming something else, some other games, and then we'll be back to some Civ a little bit later on the week. I'm also looking at, I can see there being a time, maybe like, you know, a month or maybe a little bit more, maybe a couple months, I don't know, in the future where we also jump back and do some Civ 6. I queued up a game the other day just to try playing on standard speed. I normally play slower games, and in Civ 6, if you play on different speeds, it's like a totally different game. And I wasn't digging it, playing on like online or standard speed. I've done that before, like it's fine. It's just not my preferred play style. And so if it's not fun, I don't really want to do it. Obviously, when I play PvP, I go with standard speed and what have you, but I choose certain, you know, certain civs and whatever that make more sense and what have you. So, you know, a big part of it, just as a for instance, is like it's really nice to be able to use to have specialty units and to use them. And if you have an early specialty unit and you're playing an online speed in Civ 6, the era's gone before that unit can do anything, before it can walk across the map or whatever. And so, yeah, I'll just think about it, but yeah, I was playing around with a few things, and I was like, yeah, this isn't feeling amazing. But I would like to go back to some Civ 6. I might just play on a slower speed. Maybe you guys don't care. I don't know. Maybe nobody does. But that might be what I do, because I don't want to. Yeah, we'll just see. We'll just see. But anyways, I appreciate everybody for tuning in, guys. Thanks, Frog. Amazon cables. Yeah, thanks, Frog. Appreciate it. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in, guys. And yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate everybody. It's incredibly awesome to be able to do this for a living. I know I was saying this over the weekend, but there's a lot of people in the stream right now, and I'm just incredibly grateful that you guys allow me to do this by tuning in. And I hope I keep it fun. I hope we keep it entertaining. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.